Hey, what's up, my friends? Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Victor, and I help people navigate through their spiritual awakening or their ascension process. And today I'm going to share with you 5 reasons to not give up if you're feeling discouraged. This message is for all of you light workers, wanderers, star seeds, indigos, people who identify with one who's riding the collective leading edge and trying to do their best to transform themselves as a way of emanating light onto the planet. It's not an easy job. It comes with its own list of pros and cons, and there are many times that the light worker that you guys feel very discouraged, feel like it's not worth it. They feel like just giving up. I felt like that, I don't know, tens of thousands of times all along my journey. And what I've learned are these 5 things that have kind of helped me keep going. And I'm glad I did, because life is really starting to improve and get better. Even though I still, just like you, deal with the ups and downs, the process I found after a while, it really does lead somewhere. It really is in your best interest to continue pursuing it. And it will eventually pay off if you work it, if you put in the work. Reason number one, is it can be very helpful to have the honest and accurate mindset of what's going on right now. What's happening now, it's not necessarily a time of culmination and completion. People say we're living in the golden age. No, we're not. Not yet. And if this is the golden age, I want to go to the freaking platinum age, because this is just not it. We are in a time of transition, a time of transformation. We're not there yet. We're going through the shift. We're upgrading our vibration, but we have not upgraded yet. So it's if you can, I guess, honor and accept that, it can maybe make the ups and downs not so surprising. Like why is this happening? Well, because we're in this storm of this vibrational cleansing. Kind of like someone who wants to be a PhD, or have a PhD student. And they're starting off with their bachelor's. It's like year 1. They know that they have a good, 9-10 years of challenging college, a decade of college basically, to get to that. So they're not on their second year thinking like, why am I still getting all this schoolwork? Why do I have to keep learning all this new stuff? It's so hard. I just started all last year, and now I'm here, and all I'm doing is learning more stuff. And they don't have that mindset, because they know they don't have the expectation of being done. They realize how far they have to go. We don't have that. That's what can be kind of confusing. We can get glimpses of what feels like completion, but it's just another plateau. But we're still on this freaking Everest mountain, and we're going to keep climbing for quite a while. And even if that's not the case, even if we're almost there, it's helpful to act as if you're not, and to really embrace the transformation age that we are living in. It can really shift your perspective and make you not so resistant to the challenges. Just act like you're that college student just starting out their career. Number 2 is you will suffer more if you give up. Trust me, I've tried it. As many of you know, I had a gym, I closed it, I had a grow situation, 2 other jobs, previously jobs that gave me security. I felt guided to let them go and jump yet again into the unknown, and I was just fed up with that. I was fed up with that whole jumping into the unknown bullshit, and I said no. I resisted. I said straight up no. I consent. I was like talking to myself, talking to my guys, whoever, and I was like, I'm not going to do this anymore. We have a nice home, my daughter's in a nice school. I have 2 jobs that I do that are definitely extensions of 2 things I'm very much interested in. No, they're not perfect, but I don't feel like moving. I don't feel like being shaken anymore. I'm done. Screw you. And I said, okay, buddy, see. And I started to suffer a lot more as a result. My life started to basically freak me out almost by saying, you don't have a choice, buddy. You chose this path. And now it's time that you actually turn right here and go down it. There is no resisting. You want to stay? Well, there are consequences to staying. What happened to me is my grow room started going nuts. I remember one time I came down and like one of the glass hoods just shattered. Glass for no reason is broken, shattered. all over my plants. There were many times, I'm not even exaggerating here, like 3 or 4 or 5 times that I came into my grow room at the precise timing where I would witness one of my big bulbs. I used to grow with 1,000 watt high pressure sodium bulbs that got really hot. And there's all these special things to kind of keep them cool because they can be dangerous. And I would watch them freaking like explode. They would like, the little inner thing would break out of its capsule and it would literally be on fire inside of the bulb. And I would always have to run over and unplug it because it would, and I caught that many times, almost like it happened just for me. I had dreams every night, pretty much. I had dreams of just different metaphorical scenarios that said, you can't resist this. You got to do this. And then it started getting to where my spirit guides started intervening, which I know they don't like to do. They came in and were like, straight up said to me, you got to go. It's time. This is not going to play out good, man. There's some shit that's going to go down if you keep resisting. This is not something you have much of a choice in. So anyway, beyond that, I would have this, oh my goodness, this pit, this basketball-sized weight in my stomach. And there were times where it would go away and I'd think, okay, I'm free. I'm going to go along my path. And because I'm kind of forcing things, they're starting to work out with the grow, and I'm gonna keep the gym. But every once in a while, it would be undeniable that knot would surface in my stomach, and I'd say, oh, this knot of like fear, this like knowing that I'm not doing what I'm supposed to be doing. I knew I was resisting, and it was so, it was such an awful feeling. It was just undeniable, and that feeling got stronger and stronger. I would literally, in fetal position in bed, like tossing and turning at night, like with that feeling. It was nothing tangible, not like a stomach ache. It was just a pit, a freaking pit of ball of stress, because I deep down I knew I was resisting my path, and I had a legitimate fear of what was going to happen as I resisted, because I could feel the energetic dissonance of clinging to a reality that was attempting to break away. So again, you want to give up? Good luck. It's gonna suck more. Number 3 is just to remind you that even though it's not easy, even though the world is still kind of crazy, very crazy, only seeming to get crazier, I realize, the light is peeking through. I wish I could turn this, it wouldn't look good, but kind of like over there. It's very cloudy right now, but the light is starting to peek through. In fact, on a lighter note, pretty soon this fog should be lifted and it should be a little bit more pretty back there. Anyways, the light is peeking through, and you've seen this. You'll get glimpses. You might be in your own little stress bubble, things are challenging to you, and yet there'll be times where the love of God, the light of the one consciousness pops in, and you either feel it or you witness it, and you can't deny it when you see it. I just saw this in the show I was watching yesterday, Shameless, this show I've been talking about a lot of cool examples. The lead character, Fiona, she started this laundry mat, and she was all stressed out about it, you know. She kind of went off and was doing her own thing and just felt like it was all on her, even though she kind of has been taking care of her family her whole life. Now she's wanted to do something for herself, and it's just so hard. She's very discouraged. And this other character, Kevin, it's her neighbor, kind of like a doofy, kind of like they may make him to be kind of like a lesser intelligent guy, but real funny, you know, kind of a goofy guy. And he came over and he kind of saw what was going on. And then he went back over to this place where all the other characters tend to hang out, and he gathered them all up, like 12 of them, and said, come on guys, this guy owns a bar. He said, free drinks if you guys come with me. And he brought this whole crowd of people. I feel touched thinking about it. You might not feel that because you haven't seen it. But anyway, this whole crowd of people that, you know, she thought she was on her own, and they all just started pitching in and helping her just for the sake of it. And they helped get this place up and running, just a matter of hours. Just the heart of that one guy, that deed, he decided to do that, to like lose a lot of money in his bar by giving everyone free drinks just to help out his friend. Little things like that. It's a challenge to be good. It's a challenge to live in divine alignment in this place. But people are starting to do it more and more and more, especially you. You're that example. You're one of the ones allowing this light to peek through. And it's not an easy job. It's not glamorous. It's full of darkness. It's hard in so many ways, for a lot of people anyways. But those moments where the light peeks through, it's just priceless, man. And I've experienced it all along my way. It's not something that, must be nice for you, Victor. No, I know you all experience that too, to varying degrees at different intervals in your life. I have the whole time. You do too. The light is peeking through. Don't forget that. That will make it all worth it when you see that. Number 4 is I would not recommend missing this opportunity. We get so lost in our little lives, in our little lifetimes, and we get engrossed in the mundane, day-to-day, moment-to-moment situations. But there's a much bigger thing going on here. What's happening with the planet is massive. It has captured the attention of all the different beings, all the different ETs. There are, I don't know, I have no claim to know how many numbers, but it's been said that there are literally billions of, probably trillions of souls watching what the hell is going on planet Earth. And out of 7 billion people on this planet, you're one of the small fraction, the few who are waking up and emerging out of this slumber first. You're waking up out of the dream that everyone else is in, and you have a real chance to do something truly grand, truly amazing with it. Even if it's just transforming yourself defying the odds. It's not easy, but at the end of our lifetimes, I believe if we did our best, we will have so much to be proud of, so much raw experience to carry with us, within our soul's infinite journey. It's a massive, massive blessing to be here, even though it sucks. Number 5 is you're obviously watching this video, so you haven't given up. You at least haven't given up hope. You wouldn't be watching this. You would have not watched a message or a video so clearly titled as a way of obviously intending to convey hope and to help keep you along your path. There's a part of you that does not want to give up. And I'm going to steal a line I said myself in one of my very first videos because I feel it's so relevant here, and I was very proud of it. It just kind of came up and I liked it. Anyways, it's that I learned along my way, the ups and downs, feeling hopeless and discouraged many times. I learned that my desire for freedom and truth supersedes my desire to avoid pain and suffering, and so does yours.